Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sister Wives Mykelti Brown blatantly violates public regulations. Mykelti Brown Padron, a Sister Wives star, has always been a bit more rebellious than her siblings. Would she go so far as to violate public laws and regulations? One of her latest Instagram pictures has gotten some admirers excited. Would Mykelti and Tony Padron genuinely violate publicly posted regulations for their own amusement? Continue reading to see Mykelti's Instagram post and what others have said about it. Did Mykelti Brown break the rules for her kids? At first sight, Mykelti Brown's latest Instagram image seems outrageous. The reality star shared photographs of her family reclining in front of a sign that clearly states, "Area closed for maintenance." Did she break the regulations to let her children play outside? The narrative is more complex than it appears at first look. "We obviously ignored the closed sign, we needed some sun now that it's finally appeared," Mykelti began her most recent Instagram post, causing anxiety. "Just kidding, the water fountain was closed. Chairs were accessible and open for us to enjoy the sun. You can tell who the current poser is because every time we say smile for the picture, Ace splits wide open," the mother of three added, adding that she was only joking. She shared images of herself, Tony, and their three children enjoying the lovely weather. Mykelti's audience members were relieved that she wasn't breaching any regulations. Furthermore, they were pleased to see the family of five enjoying the lovely weather. Comments include, "Lovely family, and yes, welcome the sun. Smiling face with sunglasses sun. You look so pretty and the kids are adorable. Beautiful family, mom dad, and there's handsome boys and beautiful daughter smiling face with hearts red heart. How cute. I think your blonde boy resembles Garrison. Blue heart. Fans enjoy keeping up with the Padrons these days." Several of Mykelti's fans commented on her twins' hairstyles. Earlier this week, the Sister Wives star revealed that Ace and Archer had their first haircut. Tony and Mykelti adored their son's long hair, but they thought it was time for a change. "Their hair is gone, that was the first cut. They look aged. Archer and Ace despise ponytails and braids, but at Tana Kesnet and I have lived with their hair growing out," Mykelti wrote on Instagram. "Since it's nearing summer and I'm sure the long hair was hot, we cut it all off. They've grown up, which is both adorable and heartbreaking. The finest part of this was seeing each other with their new haircuts. It was beautiful to see them realize the change." Have you kept up with the Padrons? Leave your own opinions in the comments section. For the most recent news and updates about Mykelti Brown and her family, visit TV shows Ace Online. Check back soon for more information on the remaining episodes of Sister Wives Season 19, which will air on TLC this spring. Sister Wives followers are outraged that Kody Brown's original COVID guidelines have emerged. This was a bad moment for the multiple family because they were unsteady in Flagstaff. Furthermore, the four women lived a long distance apart, which put further strain on their arrangement. Some may say that was the final nail in the coffin for the Browns. So, what were his severe pandemic measures, and why are fans up in arms? Keep reading for more information. Kody Brown's original COVID rules resurface. When Sister Wives premiered in 2010, the OG3 lived under one roof in the ideal setting. It allowed them to work as a family and their children to interact seamlessly. Furthermore, Kody Brown could spin smoothly until Robin Brown arrived, but she lived 5 hours away. They moved her closer to the Browns, but she never had a one-home lifestyle. They subsequently moved to Las Vegas and eventually settled in a cul-de-sac. This was ideal for the wives and Kody since they could be close to one another but also having autonomy and space. Sister Wives followers are outraged that Kody Brown's original COVID guidelines have emerged. This was a bad moment for the multiple family because they were unsteady in Flagstaff. Furthermore, the four women lived a long distance apart, which put further strain on their arrangement. Some may say that was the final nail in the coffin for the Browns. So, what were his severe pandemic measures, and why are fans up in arms? Keep reading for more information. Kody Brown's original COVID rules resurface. When Sister Wives premiered in 2010, the OG3 lived under one roof in the ideal setting. It allowed them to work as a family and their children to interact seamlessly. Furthermore, Kody Brown could spin smoothly until Robyn Brown arrived, but she lived 5 hours away. They moved her closer to the Browns, but she never had a one-home lifestyle. They subsequently moved to Las Vegas and eventually settled in a cul-de-sac. This was ideal for the wives and Kody since they could be close to one another but also having autonomy and space. It made Kody's rotation nearly as simple as when he had one home, one additional wife, and more children. However, the children were free to explore and engage with one another, which is what multiple families are all about. Then, in 2018, they relocated, this time to Flagstaff. They had purchased a site called Coyote Pass on which they planned to build residences. Before that could happen, each wife had to find a rental or purchase a home. They all lived far apart, which was inconvenient, especially when COVID struck in 2020. Kody Brown devised a lengthy set of pandemic protocols to enable him to continue moving between 3 residences. He stopped coming around because he did not believe Janelle Brown, Christine Brown-Woolley, or their children obeyed him. Thanks to a Reddit thread, the regulations have resurfaced, and fans are outraged. Mainly because it didn't appear that he practiced what he taught. Following the CDC. Janelle Brown and Christine Brown-Woolley claimed that they were following the CDC standards. They were not acting inappropriately or dangerously, and the same was true for their children. So what Kody Brown was hinting to was incorrect. However, some Sister Wives fans pointed out that Kody and Robyn Brown committed their own faults during the pandemic and broke their own rules. Weren't there pictures of Robyn and Kody at the mall and eating out during COVID? And Robyn received a speeding ticket at the time. An influencer obtained the officer's body camera footage. No one was wearing masks, and Ari was right up in the cop's face, and Robyn didn't stop her. So she was out shopping and jogging around at that time. I do not believe they contracted COVID from the nanny either. Others were simply surprised at the extremes. 10 feet of social distancing? That's an overreaction. Wow. Friggin' dog kicker. I liked number 13 because it seems so impractical to wipe out paper. Have they never heard of Lysol before? If I were in the OG3, I would take pleasure in maliciously adhering to these poorly written guidelines. Finally, it was mentioned that everyone had to remove their shoes, which is understandable, but Kody refused to accompany Isabel to her scoliosis operation. He didn't want her to have it. Then he went to conduct a wedding, proving that he had a double standard, and the Brown family was no more. The drama in the Brown family just reached a whole new level. Gwendolyn Brown, the daughter of Sister Wives star Christine Brown, has made headlines for calling her brother-in-law a rap star. But what's the real story behind this explosive family feud? Why is Gwendolyn so angry? And how is the rest of the Brown family reacting to the drama? Buckle up, because we're diving into the jaw-dropping details that will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about the Brown family. Asterisk. Chapter 1, Gwendolyn's explosive comment, What happened? In a shocking social media post, Gwendolyn Brown called her brother-in-law a rap star, sparking outrage among fans. It was really hard to watch, one fan tweeted. But what exactly led to this explosive comment? And why is Gwendolyn so angry? We're breaking down the explosive details and what they reveal about the family's dynamics. Asterisk. Chapter 2, The Context, What led to this family feud? To understand the gravity of Gwendolyn's comment, we need to look at the context. The Brown family has been through a lot over the years, from cross-country moves to legal battles and emotional turmoil. But what led Gwendolyn to call her brother-in-law a rap star? We're uncovering the explosive details and what they reveal about the family's dynamics. Asterisk. Chapter 3, The brother-in-law's reaction, How is he handling it? Gwendolyn's brother-in-law has remained relatively quiet about the explosive comment, but insiders reveal that there's a lot of tension behind the scenes. It's a sensitive topic, an insider shared. But what exactly is he saying about it? We're diving into his reaction and what it reveals about the current state of the family.